is Lewis of Marchman Accounting. That is Lewis Marchman of Marchman Accounting, to be specific. And I came to give you guys a little bit of a demonstration, basically about why a tax practice, accounting practice, bookkeeping firm, or even financial services at large are beneficial to people in business, to people running families, and to people trying to get ahead, even if you got a simple financial situation, you're young and single or something, but you're going somewhere, this stuff can help you. So I called my presentation, and this one is going to be shorter, like 6 minutes probably, maybe 11, but not 30. I got you guys. I'll get you out of here on time.
No guarantees.
No guarantees, but probably. I'm shut up so I can keep it moving. We get 6 minutes. Monday. Okay. Tax Practice 2021 is the name of the game and the brochure here. Why you need accounting, bookkeeping, tax preparation, and advisory. Some people just need advisory and consulting, and they would do their own tax return to the bitter end. And it is bitter to you to do that, just so you know. You don't need to be doing something you're not qualified in just to prove you can do it. Okay, hold my beer. All right, www.marchmanaccounting.com. That's where you can find our learning center, client portal, bank level encryption, HD meeting room, a lot of cool stuff. This was written August 2nd, authored by Lewis S. Marchman of Marchman Accounting. Best tax company this side of the Mississippi. Accounting and tax services. Let us count your money so you don't leave any of it on the table. Read on to find out why partnering with our tax and accounting services as a client is a surefire advantage maker for you, and how we help you to grow your business, create more money for yourself and your family, and achieve next level success with your business. Not just stagnate, not just stay in a lane, but progress, move forward, blow up, grow it up, all that. We're trying to get you ready for the next stage, according to wherever it is that you are now in the process. We're useful for businesses anywhere in their stage of production, from gig workers and sole proprietors to seasoned C corporations. We can do tax, consulting, advising, bookkeeping, and financial accounting, and management accounting for any kind of size of business like that, up until you get to way too big of leagues. And we're talking about C corporations that are like the Walton family owns them. They're called Walmart. I don't have any interest in being that rich. Moving on. Some of the things back up since like 2017, we've had the QuickBooks Pro Advisor certified gold expert deal. I don't really go and recertify it because it's just QuickBooks, and it's some people. I'll make a quick comment on this one. Some people put more stake on a QuickBooks certification that says you can use an online cloud-based software than on a certified professional accountant. Some people don't put any weight on either because they know I could outrun both of you with your licenses, having neither or having them. Can't pass again. CPA stands for can't pass again. Shots fired. When we if I did, okay. As a certified QuickBooks Online Expert Pro Advisor, we're most qualified to run your general ledgers and bookkeeping. This will get you in a position to get your taxes taken care of with accurate, verifiable data. This keeps us, you, and the taxing authorities all happy. This was a little setup we had right here in Aurora, Colorado, the first place we had when we moved here from Colorado Springs. Way cooler place now, thankfully. That place was really cool when we needed to be there, and safe place to keep the client data safe and get the work done. Very, very thankful for it. It was cool. So that was the first Marchman Accounting office to be made in Denver, Colorado. We made the move recently. How tax preparation and financial accounting empower you. Having financials allows you to prove your business's income, profitability, solvency, and legitimacy to principles of interest. Some of these might include banks, mortgage lenders, car dealers, angel investors, and basically anybody interested in investing in you or in your business or your businesses. Having financials empowers you to determine, especially with the help of a qualified accountant or a really good money manager, for example, or a really good certified financial planner. Somebody in your corner that's a real financial whiz kid or adult. Is going to help you avoid and identify pitfalls in your business life, opportunities your business can capitalize on may be exposed by your financial professional that you can jump on that you might not have seen before, or even knew the door was there when it was. And it lets you know the needs of your business and the strengths of your business. So before I was an accountant, I was a business person. And I went to business school before I went to accounting school, and we learned something really cool in business school while we were running businesses and going to college, all that fun stuff. That is called a SWOT analysis. Shout out to Martin Kingston in Steamboat Springs, Colorado Mountain College with the SWOT analysis. SWOT stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. These are 4 things you identify with a long business meeting with other executives and professionals when you're in the business leadership space and you're doing analyses on your business as well as profitability and, again, legitimacy. So identifying your strengths means we've got things that we do that we think particularly we do better than other people are able or equipped or doing or ready to do in the market. These strengths are things that we can capitalize on. These are things we got going on that maybe the competition doesn't. These are things that are going to put us ahead of the competition. Things that help us be a disruptor in the industry that we're faced with, that we find ourselves in, whatever industries that is. These are things that will propel us, okay? So that's strengths. Weaknesses are things that could bring this house down. The house divided amongst itself will not stand. These are these kind of things that need to be pointed out and where SWOT analysis can come in a lot of handy by pointing them out so you can avoid some of those major pitfalls taking your house down. I mean, I'm talking about your business. Your house could be next. Opportunities. Opportunities are brought about during these recognizance phases, if you will, these research and development stages. You find out opportunities that you can be effective in the marketplace. I'll do a quick diatribe on this, which is that and this is not for people to get offended about, but this is just statistical facts. The Jewish people, we're talking race. The Jewish people are by far not the richest, but the most wealthy people on earth. The most wealthy people. There's been a lot of studies for hundreds of years why this is, what the phenomenon is causing so overwhelmingly this particular very small section of the world's populace to be so much further financially successful in wealth building and legacy building and generational wealth than every other people on this planet. You want to outnumber them, crazy numbers. Most overwhelming thing that people can point to and figure why this is a phenomenon that is true is that they've got a different cultural outlook on work and business to begin with. The Jewish people are not like the American people, the Chinese people, other industrial capitalist people, Russians. No. They don't look for a job. They don't look for an opportunity. They don't look for a business to start. They don't look for a stupid invention to put on an infomercial and make $1 billion overnight with a rapid scale enterprise. They look for a problem. They look for a stressor. They look for something that needs to be alleviated, some thorn in somebody's side, and they go find a way to remove it. Okay, so they find the thorn in your side, they get rid of it, and you just want to give them the money because you're like, dude, I didn't even know I could have this thorn removed. Solution, baby, solution. I'm walking around with this thorn in my side, making me bleed and hurt. For 10 years, you come and pull it out with tweezers you just invented. Take all the money, dude. I'm so happy with you. Thank you. Okay, opportunities. They look for opportunities to help, not opportunities to come up. They end up coming up anyway because they're serving a marketplace need. So same in business. You find a need, you fill the need. That's how I started Marchman Accounting. We had the COVID going on. There were stimulus implications, and everybody wanted to get stimulus, and found out through the press releases that they wouldn't if they hadn't filed in 1819, and then coming up 2020 tax year. I say I've been doing taxes for some years on the side from my accounting jobs, and everybody in the country is about to want one. So LLC, here we go. Okay, we look for needs, we look for opportunities, we look for problems that we can alleviate for other people. You know, it's just the same as the kid who is an opportunist and sees it's been snowing real crazy and brings out the shovel to help his neighbors. He's helping his neighbors. He knows though they're gonna reach in the cookie jar and hand him a couple of 20s. I mean, come on, man. Let's put it out there. All right. Opportunities. Threats. Threats are things that could take you all the way out worse than weaknesses. Threats are external things like a publicly traded, an IPO comes into your small town and they're in your same industry. Walmart moves in where you had a rural town that was historically mom and pop shops, that were very small business in nature. They can't compete with Walmart's prices. That's a threat. That's shots fired. Okay. We don't need to go into that too much. We try to avoid those, kind of race around those cars because we don't like threats. We got to put those down. Strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. That's a SWOT analysis. Shout out to Martin Kingston, the best business professor of all time, one of the inventors of the famous Skull Candy headphones, which I could never get to last more than a week, but they sure did sound good when you had them in your ears. Expense categories that could and maybe need to be adjusted for you and your business and your people to stay on budget, and that's advantageous for your business according to the potential your business has to capitalize on, could be unveiled or uncovered or discovered during the process of these kind of analyses and uh, tax and financial professionals, all kinds coming into your business life, getting your business and digging it up by the root. Having financials is the only real way your business can file a completely accurate business tax return when they're due. And since your business tax return is what flows into your individual tax return as an owner, shareholder, or partner in a business, that means your individual income tax return is going to be accurate. You don't have bookkeeping for your business. You know what I'm saying? It's a trickle through, not down, but it's a trickle through, kind of down economics thing. It's like a Reaganomics thing in a way. So you can't expect to be able to file an accurate tax return if you've got a K1 or a Schedule C in it from a business you have ownership stake in, and the business didn't do its books right. Therefore, the business taxes are wrong. How your tax going to be right in the same form as flowing from the books to the business tax return to the individual tax return? It's not. It's a zero success probability. It's a wall you're gonna hit every time. So bookkeeping, accounting, financial general ledger accounting is importante, as the Spanish said. Okay. Expert bookkeeping plus professional tax preparation plus business advising is a successful business for you. Why? I'll be quick. Expert bookkeeping means your bills are paid on time, but you're not wasting cash flow. You're not paid too early to where you're getting hit on a cash flow situation. It's never fun. I know from firsthand business experience. Professional tax preparation gets you out of the jaws of the wolf at the door known as the Internal Revenue Service. Sure, that's almost fear-based. People on the street level think of it. But much bigger than that, having proper taxes for an individual or for a business opens up doors. It means you can go sit down at a Rari dealership and say, I made $1 million last year net. I want the baddest ride on this whip. Pay for it next Friday. It opens doors. It opens doors. You want to build a building, you want to buy an apartment complex, you need tax returns showing that you got net income, solvency, and maybe even a little savvy, dare I say. But some people, financial people, a lot of people working in banks and bankers, are trained to look at things a very certain black and white type of way. It's got to be one thing or the other. You're credit worthy or you're not. But you get the higher levels of lending, you get the higher levels of business. It's not so black and white, and people are more sophisticated in their approach to approaching and reading financial statements and assessing the value, worth, and potential of a business. Apologies about that, guys. I should probably silence my phone. I did have a silence. Anyway, the professionals that you end up dealing with later in the process or higher up in the process aren't always going to think so black and white. So maybe a little bit of, spin and flair and some unique, real, not energy, but some real strategic uniqueness could really benefit and aid you in a situation like that. Tax returns open doors. Proper tax returns open doors. Knowledge speaks, but wisdom listens. My dad's man, Jimi Hendrix. My dad's favorite guitar player. My dad's a pretty good guitar player. Marchman. Thank you. Okay, following our deliverables, you can expect if you are to get a subscription to our accounting firm, they're usually running around $337 a month. And that's because we take a $300 financial accounting and bookkeeping monthly invoice, and then we take all your business and individual tax returns and divide the price of the tax returns by 12. So instead of paying $700 or $450 in December, January, February, paying $37 a month. It's really cool. You start one of these things in August or October, I'm not even going to charge you for the first 8-9 months of the year. I'm just going to charge you that $37 a few times. And I'll get you the next time. I know you're going to be a loyal customer that loves what we do, and we're going to love working for you. And that's what really, we're after. So priorities. And there's a guy in my hometown, he was a legendary guy, part of one of the local families, and that was real prominent in the area. They're called the Wise Cubs or something. Anyway, the town next to my town. Not. So this guy was a huge negotiator, came from nothing, took a hotel, turned into apartments, just a really ingenuitive, innovative mind, a real business savvy guy, a real smart kind of country guy, kind of a badass, you know what I'm saying? This guy when I read about him dying, I didn't know him really, but when I read about him dying in the papers, it was a big deal in our valley. Uh, they talked about some of his business wisdom, and one of the things, the sage wisdom he shared was don't lose a dollar arguing about a nickel. And that's kind of the approach I'm taking on that is like, sure, I'm probably missing, $640 that you technically should be paying for the tax return. But dude, you're going to pay me 20 grand over the next 80 years that we're alive, watching each other get older and rot. So, I'm going to make you probably 80 million. So, why are we worried about who bought beer last night? I don't even drink. Where's your mind? Think about the big picture. Okay. Mama says. All right. You're going to maximize a mathematically exponential return on investment just by putting money and commitment behind the faith that you have in yourself and in your business model. Because I hope you have a business model, and I hope you wrote a business plan before you just jumped out in the market willy-nilly and you just started thinking you were going to be John Wayne. If not, call me. We'll write a business plan together. You'll pay me, and you'll make a lot of money, and we'll be very happy. Okay, enough pretense. So you invest in that business model and in yourself and your energy and your grit and your hard work that you're going to put into your business. And that turns into financial management and tax accounting services. Our firm handles handily for you. One less thing you got to worry about is my accountant doing his job, her job, their job. They are, because you get regular communication and reporting from us. Tax prep, and if we ever do make a mistake, which will happen from time to time, hopefully time to, very stretched out, spaced out time to time. But when we do, we're not going to run away or hide it or push it under the rug and hope it doesn't put you in prison 20 years later. We're going to take it seriously, nip it in the bud, communicate with you honestly and effectively about it, and do everything we can to fix it for free, because that's integrity. That doesn't make us special. That's the bare minimum we should be doing to be in business, or we shouldn't be in business, period. Tax preparation services that we're prepared and experienced enough to prepare include tax returns for businesses, individuals with complexity, size, and varieties of all kinds. For experience with C corporations, S corporations, partnerships, limited liability companies, individuals, families with multiple rental properties, and all kinds of other complex situations from tax standpoints and business and income factors. Quick tidbit: we're about to snitch on our future plans. I try not to let people know my next move too much, but these are fans watching this. Probably 20 minutes in of a 6-minute video, I promise. So
gotta let
them know, what the gyms are. The gym is
those sprinkles
of gyms, sweet candy stuff. We're gonna get into sales tax returns, use tax, and excise tax. We, like most accountants, couldn't care less about it. Typically, didn't want to learn it. They didn't teach it to any accountant in college, and it's the most boring, lame, not that profitable, not that big guns blazing stuff. But guess what? It's gonna be a really, at least moderately, at most substantially proportionate product line that can balance out some of the others. We got big cannons running as accountants in, February, March, April, up to the deadline mid-April. We're doing big things. We're making big money. We're working too hard. Other time in the year, we are doing tax research, or we are sitting around for a month or 2 or 3 during the year. That's not fun for any business owner. In entrepreneurship, you kill what you eat. So if you're sitting around, you're hungry. We don't like to be hungry. We turn to wolves. Not fun. Consulting, advisory, and strategy. Before I was an accountant, I was just another young man doing business in America, learning how to run businesses. And I was a business manager for about a decade before I ever stepped foot in my first accounting class. I was in college studying business management and how to succeed as an entrepreneur or business leader at a really greatly renowned, small college, which taught not just business management, but a very strong emphasis on entrepreneurship too. I wasn't really convinced I was ever going to do, but I wasn't scared to learn it. And then since I knew a little bit, I guess I was less scared to do it. So education is a powerful, great thing. Invest in it. Care who you are, what race you are, what economic standpoint or walk of background of life you are. Education will only help you and never hurt you. I believe it, I know it, and I'm gonna tell it to you like it's the truth as it is. Because of this background, me starting as a business guy and changing careers later to become a tax man and eventually a self-employed tax guy, I'm able to assist business owners like yourselves and decision makers and business leaders like yourself. Kathy, you gotta stop. Like yourselves, with it's called management accounting. So financial accounting is the tracking of general ledgers, bookkeeping, profit and loss statements, statement of cash flows, balance sheets, bank reconciliations to books. That's financial accounting. Okay, that's a typical thing you think of when you think of accounting, most likely. It is for me, unless you're thinking tax accounting or accounting pros. No comment. More about myself, but anyway, we're able to assist business leaders, owners, and decision makers with management accounting. Management accounting is taking that aforementioned financial accounting data and doing something with it, saying, okay, now we've got 6 years of historic financial accounting data from which to predict patterns, with which to make strategies, through which to make plans, because of which to be more equipped with, more empowered by knowledge and facts and information, decisions that aid you, your family, your goals, your purposes, your dreams, your callings, and ultimately your purpose. I mean, more money means more of yourself. You get money and you're good at things, you're good at people, you're gonna do more of that, and you're philanthropic. You're a bad person, you're a bully, you get money, you're gonna call hits on people or something because you're a bully, you're a jerk, you're a bad guy. You shouldn't be on the ride with us, but you're here. You'll be cut out one day, but you're here for now. So money makes you more of what you already are. It gives you the power to extend of yourself. So basically, we get the power to understand the financial undertakings of the business. It's empowering to us only as people in business, and it's a good thing. So it's good to have your account partner with you. We're only your friend. You help us eat, and that means we want you to eat more. So we're going to help you make decisions by doing everything we know and teach you everything we know, so you go out there and win. And we make enough of you go out there and win, we're going to end up winning as a result. So that's the real most ulterior motives behind what we do on the daily.
Worldwide winning.
Worldwide winning. I was thinking about this today. I was thinking, I always think of what can I do for a second, another additional third business, fourth business, what can I do for other businesses? And while I don't want to go into e-commerce yet, because I don't know enough about it, and while I don't want to do some of these international markets, I feel like export, import could be a cool thing because I want to do something international. I feel like there's so much value to the relationships and acquaintances and friendships I have with people that are all around the world and come from all around the world, speak all kinds of different languages, come from different places. I feel like a part of me really would enjoy to travel more and see more stuff like that, do more stuff like that, and have effects on more of those type of things. So that's cool that you said that, Mr. Berman, because that's something I was thinking about just today. Anyway, we utilize meetings and video conferences and in-person meetings and a lot of emails and written documents and things like that to set in place strategies regarding and pertaining to the strengths, the opportunities, the weaknesses, and the threats that we talked about before your specific business has in front of it as a set of variables. And we use those tools to empower us on how to win in the marketplace, like we were just talking about, okay? We're on page 5. We finished page 5. That's it. Thank you for choosing to take the time to read, or in this case, listen to our presentation from Marchman Accounting, from your friendly neighborhood tax people, bookkeeping people, all that. We hope you found the information useful. If you have a need for accounting or tax preparation or anything else, or you have a question, do not hesitate to get at us. We're friendly, we're cool, we like you. And we either can assist you with it ourselves, or if it's something like maybe bookkeeping that we may be getting out of. I didn't say it. Yeah, I did. Bookkeeping that we're getting out of, or it could be tax court, tax law, tax liens, tax debt stuff that we don't do. These are things that even if we don't do them, whether we're good at them or not, excellent at them or not, whether we choose to do these or not, we know somebody who does it the best in this area or in your area sometimes. If you're one of our out-of-state clients, out of region clients, out of this part of the country clients, if we don't do it, we get you the people that do. They'll give you a crazy good deal. You'll get more value than you pay for, because that's the Marchman way, and that's the way of the businesses that Marchman works with. Shout out to our tax attorneys in Denver, the Dickman Tax Group. Shout out to Tatiana, who's going to be doing a lot of bookkeeping for Marchman Accounting's clients, and we're going to get a lot of taxes for hers. Pop a cork of champagne, but I don't drink. Okay, so let us know. We'll either help you ourselves or point you to or connect you with somebody who will be an expert and a resource for you in the field with which you're looking. I don't care if it's insurance, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be a financial service. We know somebody. We've been in business a bit around the state, and we know these people. We know how to get you in touch with them, and they're happy to meet you too, okay? The investment accounting, tax and business environment changes, macroeconomic, business environment, climate changes in the United States. Visit our webpage, www.marchmanaccounting.com. Contact info is on there. You can get at us. My business cell 719-331-7190. My email is Lewis, Louis, at marchmanaccounting.com. And we are happy to take your calls, emails, letters, gift packages, take us out to lunch, buy us some clothes, pay our rent. Okay. Have a great day, everybody. We love you. We're looking out for you. We hope you do the same for everybody else. And let's have a great year in 2022. Let's finish strong 2021. Thank you for watching.